Ready for big savings? I know I am. Well, Prime Day 2024 is upon us, and it's time to start shopping for those hot deals. Joining me now for more on these top products to save money in the sponsored interview is Senior Director of Content Operations from BESTREVIEWS.com, Jacob Palmer. Hello, Jacob.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, it's Christmas in the summer, Prime Days. Tell us more about Prime Days.
Well, you know, when I first started covering this event in 2018, you kind of had to explain to everybody, well, what is this? It seems like nowadays everybody's got their own Prime membership, and so they've got an idea about what's going on here. So this is for Prime members, and it's the biggest sale of the summer, like you said. It's Christmas in July, and what's going on is that these are going to be the best deals we're going to see between now and then Black Friday, you know, that Thanksgiving weekend. So it's a 2-day sales event starting on July 16th and then running through the end of the day on July 17th, and it's for Prime members. The good news is, if you aren't a Prime member or if you haven't been a Prime member for the last 12 months, you can always sign up for a free 30-day trial starting before the event or during the event or whatever, and still be able to take advantage of all these great deals.
Well, Amazon knows what they're doing. They had to change it to 2 days instead of 1. Okay, let's jump right in. Headphones are big ticket items.
Yeah, so headphones are always one of the biggest sellers during Prime Day. And what we found this year is a couple hidden gems. And this is something that we love to find. You know, as Best Reviews, we are covering these kinds of things year round. We're always trying to find the best prices and the best functionality. And we found a brand that we really love that comes in at a super affordable price range. And so the brand is called J-Buds. And there's 2 different styles of headphones they have that we think are really impressive. One are going to be the J-Buds Luxe Ankh, and those are really interesting because they have it's more of the over-ear style. So for more of those comfortable, you know, noise canceling, immersive experience, these are going to be great. And during Prime Day, we expect them to be less than $70, which is going to be really impressive.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Okay, for the ones that you want to be a little bit more discreet, these tiny earbuds.
Yeah, so these are called the J-Buds Mini. And what's interesting about these is, you know, they are so small. I know that you've got them right there. And a lot of the times I get questions from neighbors and friends of, oh, do you get to test all of the stuff? Well, I test some of the stuff, and these are the ones that I did. And what I loved about these were they're so small, but they thought ahead and they gave you a little keychain ring so you can put them on your keychain so they don't become easy to lose. So we absolutely love these. Fit great. You know, one of the complaints we hear, especially about like things like AirPods or other earbuds, are that they're too small or they're too big for people with smaller ears. These are perfectly fitted for folks with smaller ears. And here's the best part. We do expect them to come in at less than $30 over Prime Day, significantly less than $50. You know, a very solid buy if you're looking for something that pairs easily with your phone and works great.
Well, you might have to get a couple of these or for the entire family. Well, what about chargers? That's always a big thing because we have all of these electronics. Now we need something to charge these little guys.
And this is another one that's always super popular over Prime Day. We've covered a number of different brands that have done these over the years. This year, though, the deal that we're looking out for is the X55 fast wireless charger. Because of what you just mentioned, it's evolved in a way that it can cover all different kinds of needs. It can, number one, it's a very interesting, it's 3-in-1 wireless charging station that combines all of the benefits. It's foldable, it's lightweight, and it's portable, so it's perfect for that frequent flyer in your life, somebody who's on the road all the time. You can fold it to 180 degrees or have it standing at 360 degrees for charging, and it can simultaneously charge your iPhone, Apple Watch, AirPods all at the exact same time, and it's super, super small. And here's the best part. It can charge all of those devices in 2 to 3 hours.
A lot of our viewers are gardeners. You have something for them and their kitchen, Jacob.
Yeah, so this is for that person who doesn't want to stop gardening during the winter and it wants to be able to have those own, you know, homegrown herbs and vegetables year round. It's called the Let Pot Smart Hydroponic Gardening System. And what's awesome about this is that it's taken a technology that became popular a number of years ago and has really leveled it up. And so what we love here is that whether you're a beginner or an experienced garden, the smart features of the Let Pot can help you grow plants with ease. It's even got a app app that you can use so you can control it, 24 hours, even if you're away from home. And we absolutely love that as well. And finally, to show you, how has it leveled up? How has it evolved? It's really got all the different things thought through. So, as herbs grow, as plants grow, you need to be able to adjust the lighting of it. The way that you can adjust this lighting from really small, from when they're seedlings, all the way up to when they're big, tall plants, really makes for an awesome experience and lets the garden kind of grow, lets the technology grow with your garden. So this is one that we're absolutely looking for, especially for those people that want to be able to save money. I know that herbs aren't that expensive when you go to the grocery store, but when you keep buying them every time you go, they do add up. So it's a great way to kind of be able to maybe chip away at that grocery bill just a little bit.
Oh, you're speaking my language. Okay, I have a confession. Sometimes I forget to water my plants. You have something really great for people who don't have the greenest thumb.
And, self-watering systems can be expensive. But what we've got here is from Little Green Leaf. And they're self-watering bulbs that you can add to your different houseplants that we absolutely love. Number one, very affordable. So that's going to be great, especially over Prime Day. We're expecting to see a significant markdown here. We're talking 30 to 50% off, depending on when you log in and look through the deals. And what's great about these is that they work. Number one, they'll keep your plants alive. If you like to leave the house, you need to travel, you need to get away a little bit, they will make sure that they're good over that vacation or that work trip. And we absolutely love that. But also involved here, they just look good. They're not going to be something that is functional but looks bad. They're going to also add to the aesthetic of the room. And I mean, when you think about houseplants and what are they adding, sure, there's a lot of health benefits here, but people really like to add them because they make the space look nicer and more livable. And these are only going to add to that reality.
Oh, and they're so cute. Jacob, thank you so much. All right, get to shopping, you guys, and then beauty products. I don't know if all of you are going to hop online and get those, but this one last product is a bronzer. This is really fun and easy, but no chemicals. It's by BU Body, Beautiful You, and it really does glide on. So if you're looking for that little tint, it's really good. It's easy.
As you know, I love a good body bronzer. Just a splash of color without
comes off dark,
the
right?
dangerous rays of the sun.
Yeah,
I like to just rub it on.
Yeah, and then it does rub
pretty.
on. It rubs on really easily.
Wait, and can you put that on your face too? Because I feel like sometimes you want to keep your face out of the sun and then your body doesn't match.
Paraben free, all of the chemicals. So, and it's lightweight. It's vegan free, DHA free, gluten free. So it's good for your skin. Like,
I'm
look how pretty.
hopping on Amazon and just looking.
Just browse.
And I love that he said it depends on when you hop on the deals, 30 to 50% off. So you have to keep kind of looking, going back and checking it out.
And you've got 2 days. So if you want to shop any of the products that we just showed you and money-saving deals, just head to bestreviews.com or scan that QR code right there on your screen.
So I want you to rub it in right here because this is there you go.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
on the outside.
okay.
Make it all smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking good. Still ahead on